Audience, are you ready? Audience, publiek, are you ready? Let's play ball.
Play ball is the call. And I have a feeling this could be an epic short ball. A rusty start from Herrera. A little cuddle between Emanuel and Ricardo. Just bringing him in short there, Herrera. Always hitting well out of rhythm, well out of sync. Got to keep that ball in front of you when you're spiking. More of the same from Brazil. Emanuel is so agile for a 42-year-old. As Gavira makes Spain's first point. High line, you're not chasing that down, Gavira. Too good from Brazil.
Dames en heren, de winnaar van deze wedstrijd wordt eerst in de pool met een goede uitgangspositie in ronde nummer 2. Beide teams dus al 2 wedstrijden gewonnen.
Precise and perfect from Emanuel. They know they have to improve compared to their last game, where the young Russian team of Stoyanovsky and Yarzutkin were very close. There's a shot, pin your feet inside the ball and shoot short line. Exquisite from Spain. Give a look at that. Inch perfect. Almost brushing the side of Ricardo's left hand before dropping to the sand.
Yeah.
Backup serve is a little bit wide. Back on one, unorthodox from Emanuel, but had no other choice. Second chance. Oh, Ricardo! High swap block from the man mountain that is Ricardo Santos. Look at this, times his jump impeccably. Swats the ball straight back from where it came from. These teams have met once already this season, with Herrera Gavira beating Emanuel Ricardo fairly easily as well, to 18 and 15. Previously they hadn't beaten the two legends. The last time they played was 2009, so it had been a little while in between. Ricardo was playing with Amara Filo. Emanuel was playing with Alisson for a long while before getting back together. A decision that excited the volleyballing world. Back set, fast line shot. This is the start that the old school wanted. Great look from Emanuel, told him exactly where to play the ball, inside the block. Spain struggling with their side out and their passing. They play a basic game inside out Spain, so their pass has to be on point. Gavira enjoyed that one, didn't he? Hard angle swing from Adrian Gavira. Chased hard, got out well for the approach. Hit that back set. His arm working like a whippet. More back sets, it's tight though. Somehow Emanuel gets up and wins that battle at the net against Gavira. I thought that was right in Gavira's zone, obviously not. Herrera's the target once more. He's going to come through that left side. Cut shot's nowhere near. This is not usual for Herrera Gavira to be this unsteady in their side outplay. Usually, you cannot break this Spanish team, and they are one of the most feared teams on tour. Well, they're a team for sure that nobody wants to play. Better from Herrera. Doesn't look that smiley, does he? Pablo Herrera. Emanuel doesn't even go after that one. He knows it's the impossible to bring that ball back into play. Service pressure makes Brazil well out of sync. The crowd follow their volleyball wherever. More back sets for Emanuel. It's him. Flirts with the back line. Works out to be a super play. Late dart on the back set. Late approach, brings it back across the court. Ball tips in. Gavira showing he's not all about power. Great bump setting from Herrera. Gavira has that look, their vision's so good from Spain. Just chips that ball back on the cut shot. More points, this time to Brazil. 9-7 they lead. Race to 21, best of 3 sets. Decent effort from Spain, but they can't keep the ball alive. Yeah, shoots high. What a lead from Emanuel. Too good this time, though.
Ja, het blijft redelijk dicht bij elkaar. Spannende begin van de eerste set.
9-8. This one's edging towards a classic encounter. It could be rare error from Emanuel. Something you don't see from him, just jolting at the ball. Look at that, just a movement up. That one moving backwards to pass it. Rare error from the Brazilian legend that is Emanuel.
Great play there. Serve back to the Brazilians. Ricardo behind the ball.
Emanuel just showing that was a rare blip. Gets straight back down to business. Ricardo Santos with the serve, drops it in short again. Money-making play from Gavira. Realised that Herrera was under pressure. He had to make that decision to hit the ball on 2. A decision that somehow squeezes past both Ricardo and Emanuel. More service pressure for Emanuel. More back setting. Loving this back set, they're moving Herrera and Gavira around in defense, and it's working. They take the 1-point lead at the first technical timeout.
Technical timeout, the teams get some rest. Dames en heren, hier zijn ze. Ik heb voor het Gavira, Pietske!
Time for the players to discuss their game plan. I think one thing Spain are going to have to speak about is how they stop Emanuel at the minute. He is siding out very well. They have to tighten up a little bit, don't they? The Spanish, sometimes just a little bit Loose in their pass and their side-out play. Slight advantage to Brazil. Remember, three quarters, sorry, the 2004 Olympic final on show. Herrera played with Bosma and lost to the legendary Brazilian pair in the final.
And after wonderful points, just before the technical timeouts, balls to Brazil, Emanuel to serve.
Emanuel next to serve. Big jump serve. Bit of a rocket from the 6'3" Brazilian that flies out the back. Ace for Spain, and Gavira has started this game extremely well. Drops that ball in short, and Emanuel lunges, but it's out of his reach. This time deeper. Emanuel is in rhythm. Should side out and does so.
Right on the line there.
This game has the ability to be a classic. Race to 21. Teams are still trading halfway through. No one looks any more in control than anyone else. Cool and calm. The little snap back on the angle from Gavira is made to look very, very easy. Emanuel shows us how powerful he can be. Back set again, this time punished down the line. Gavira's backtracking all the time. Almost takes one to his face. He might be 42, Emanuel, but he moves just as well as anybody in their 20s or their 30s. Fooled everyone, Herrera. Had a little look. Emanuel was parked on the line, I think. Ricardo on the angle. That look there told him everything he needed to know to shoot high and wide past the block. More reverse sets, running all their plays through that back set, just causing Herrera and Gavira to play catch up. Have to reset. If the ball's moving that far across the court, time it's Herrera in the block, has to do a lot of running to chase up.
Service, Ricardo.
Gavira's a target again, attacking through the centre. Easy for Spain. I think this should have been Ricardo's ball, you know. Hard to tell on that shot. Approaching the end of the first set. It's been a game that we expected. Lots of good side-out play. Not many big, powerful rallies. But again, with the top teams on show, you won't get many of them anyway. Too much power for Gavira. Emanuel takes one to the chest. Feasted on that, didn't he, Gavira?
Zo'n 16-15 naderen de slotfase, eerste set. De voorsprong voor Spanje, dus Gavira.
Someone's going to need to make a couple of big plays. Blocks or defense balls. First one. goes to Ricardo, though. We just saw Gavira try and step around and take the sharp angle from Ricardo. It's what the Russians did a lot against Brazil earlier in the week. Not quite as much angle on that spike from Ricardo, and it's a good decision because he wins the point. Short ball, we've seen that before, haven't we? Herrera has to get up, and does. Frustration from Ricardo, he feels that was his ball. These guys are so experienced, they don't get fired up. They're cool, they communicate well, so this one will not affect Brazil too much. Great angle, though, from Herrera. 4 will do it for them, but it's going to be a hard job. More back setting, this time it's a dig from Spain. No way! Can he deliver an offense? No, just wide from Gavira after outstanding play. Sweeping around the backcourt. 17 all, but was that their chance from Spain? Good touch off the hard spike, but this one was the money-making moment. Full stretch, one-arm dig. Look at that from Gavira. Unfortunately, he couldn't put it away. Net and out. So we're back level, 17 all. Really cannot pick this one. No way. The lucky play as Herrera points to the heavens. He knows he's lucky on that occasion. The luckiest play of the day. Pokies up into the net band, and the old school can't get anywhere near it. Emanuel gets plugged. Big deflection off Gavira's left hand, though. Both teams just keep siding out. Something has to give in this one. Good pass from Gavira, completely in system. And every time they pass like this, Herrera Gavira into that good area, slightly straighter than middle, you feel that they'll side out every ball. Such a good side out team on their day. That right arm finishing in his left pocket, sees the ball home. Brazil need to side out. Emanuel once again hits that reverse set, brings the house down with a big angle play. He releases on this one, Emanuel. There's the dig Brazil wanted. Can Emanuel convert? Yes, he can. What a time to convert a dig. Defense play of the highest level from Brazil. They have the first set point. Chicken wing from Herrera, can't keep the ball in the air. Timeout Spain. Good call from Spain. The game was waiting for something like this. And it was Brazil that got the defense.
Voor ons grotendeels uitzenden. Maar je kunt zelf ook reporter worden, dames en heren, van NOS. Als je gaat naar nos.nl/reporter-app, dan kun je zelf met de officiële NOS-logo...
Set point to Brazil. They won the last two and just taken the advantage of the Spain. Shows one missed side out at this level can put you in trouble.
En kun je je filmpje wat je hier hebt gemaakt, kun je downloaden. Of je uploaden natuurlijk naar een site, ik heb zelfs een melding als het klaar is. Het officiële NOS-logo en de officiële leader erbij.
Tension in the stands as the players make their way back on the court. Manuel serving for the set. They've always been slightly behind the second half of this set, but they're going to have the first go at taking the win. Short serve again, service error. They won't feel too bad though, because they get to side out, and the Brazil have sided out very well in this first. More back sets from Emanuel, moving Spain everywhere. Block from Herrera at the biggest time of the set. This game has turned around once again, and it's Spain that have their first set point. Lights out on Emanuel. Emanuel has to find the side out this time, otherwise Brazil will lose the first set. He does. Keeps the ball in front, fist clench and a scream. Shows that even though he's been in every big competition numerous times, it means so much to the Brazilian legend. Nothing in this one. Gavira makes a strange, rare error, trying to squeeze it down the line. No good on this occasion. Second set point to Brazil. This time, Ricardo to serve. This heavy-handed jump serve he's got. Doesn't try and hit it too hard, but it's fast, and he whips it. Gavira needs to find side out. Oh, block out. A round of applause on that one from Emanuel, because they know they teed that play up. So close to being a set-winning block from Ricardo. We could be here all night for this one. Emanuel, more back setting from Ricardo. More success for Emanuel through the left side of the court. Third set point for Brazil. Emanuel's second time serving for the set. A change-up. Herrera shoots wide. They're looking for a touch here. It's heating up. Spain is sure there's a touch. Gavira and Herrera still chasing the point. Ricardo says, no way, let's have a look. Hard to see on that angle, isn't it? Through on the angle. Still unsure. Benefit of the doubt goes to Brazil in what was an exciting first set. Couple of hitting errors from Herrera Gavira cost them dearly, as we see that one that Spain is sure took a touch. Very close. Possibly off of the last, maybe the little finger of Ricardo. Tough to see. 24-22 to the legendary pairing of Emanuel and Ricardo. This game is far from over, as we see some highlights from the first set are just on their way to you live from Amsterdam.
And we sing, come on.
First set stats. The only stat that matters is that Emanuel and Ricardo were always behind at the end of that first set, but they gained good experience, they stayed calm, and it was Herrera and Gavira that made the hitting errors.
Both sides giving their best to win this match, of course, but also to give you a beautiful match. It was wonderful crowd. Second set, Spain to serve, then to end.
Let's go!
Spain start the second set. Emanuel, more reverse hitting from Emanuel. Starting exactly as he finished with a kill. Herrera is going to get himself in trouble here, I think.
Pablo, both of my colleagues, they give me the signal for in. It's in.
Still complaining, Pablo Herrera. Not happy at all. Let's have a look ourselves. Saying it's in. Maybe just in off the second half of the tape. Whipped that back well, didn't he, Gavira? Really wide to his right side. Snaps it back across the front of the net.
100% zeker dat de tweede set net zo spannend zal worden. Ze geven elkaar helemaal niks. Twee topteams uitgewild worden. Dus Herrera.
That's a huge blow from Emanuel. Unleashed on that ball and brought it straight back to the line. Displaying his force, Emanuel, stamping his authority on this game. They're setting a lot of reverse balls and it's working. Spain are unsettled. Gavira passes out system, goes high angle. It's high angle that takes the point. Slightly wider set. Chops it back down the line. Ricardo, look at this. High, and just wraps it. Give him an opening down there, Ricardo. He'll take it and he'll eat you alive. Herrera, change up from serving tactics of Brazil. Dig from Emanuel. Converted. They are flying, Brazil, here. The crowd are getting right behind their team. They're sensing a special performance. Spain, well, they need to do something, don't they? They haven't had the start to this set that they would have wanted after losing the first. Herrera. Oh, big play from the man mountain, and it's Ricardo. Waits, stalks his prey, and then goes and gets his kill block. Straight down from Ricardo. Brazil are running the show here in Amsterdam. Centre serve, more pressure on Herrera. Struggling here, Spain, so another dig on two from Ricardo. Not all about power, is he? Places that ball deep line. More errors in their passing set from Spain. Give Brazil another point. The Royal Palace stares down on the beach court here. It's Brazil that are in charge. Timeout called from Spain. Sloppy this from Spain. Rare from Spain. They walk off the court. They're not happy at all. Emanuel has his game face on. Herrera's frustrated. Why not? This is not the steady Spain that we've got accustomed to seeing. 5 in a row from Brazil. Very, very uncharacteristic from Spain. Remember, they've won on the World Tour this year, and they've won a Grand Slam in Moscow. We're on the way to that. They beat this pairing. They were confident coming into this, and Brazil have shut Spain down so far. Back to the action as the crowd go quiet. Wild class from Emanuel, somehow gets a touch. Goes for the big one down the line and misses out because of the net. Ball was past him and somehow he just stuck his arm out and got the ball up. World class. Spain have managed to get themselves a point. Reverse play again, back to the reverse stick. Bit of a special hand contact from Emanuel. Don't think that was meant. Look at this. He lays his run, late approach, has a look. His wrist is just bent right the way back there. Almost just trying to backspin it and slice it. Back on song, Spain. Is it too little, too late? A 4-point lead in a game like this. Some would say it's too many to come back from, even at this stage. Another error takes Brazil closer to a 2-0 victory, which will give even the most experienced of teams confidence for this competition. And from the left side, Herrera approaching fairly straight, tries to cut that one back across the net, doesn't even get to the top of the net. Side change. And this game is drifting away from us pretty quickly. Brazil are completely in charge, aren't they? They know they've got Herrera, so they serve him again. More cut shots. Wow! The old school are on fire here in Amsterdam. Second line ball from Spain is good, though. They can't find a way past Emanuel and Ricardo. Now, ping pong from Brazil. Spain managed to keep their composure and get the point. Emanuel from the middle of court. Sees everything, Emanuel. Sees the break in the block from Herrera. Every shot in the book, isn't he? He can access every bit of court from no matter what position he's hitting from. Class act. Talking of class acts, that's a great snap back across the front of the court. Ricardo jumps in on the angle. Emanuel is running down the line. Regardless, Spain win the point. More reverse setting. Oh, called for a double that time, Ricardo. Nods his head and says, all right, I agree. Let's have a look. Like to see.
Gavira.
Not the cleanest set from Ricardo. No complaints from the master of his craft. Changing the hand contact again, Emanuel doubling up on the angle. Good play because the ball's outside the aerial. Chop down the line. Great dig, but not good enough for Spain. Ricardo and Emanuel are unstoppable in every department. This reverse set has really worked for them. Just stabs at that, Emanuel, doesn't he? And then Ricardo gets a chance and rolls that ball beautifully down the line. Short ball, Herrera leaves a side out, makes it. The only way they can get back into this game is if, in the side-out phase of the game, where they're receiving serve, they stay steady and they put pressure on from the baseline and make blocks and defensive plays. If you serve out, they're a point closer to victory, Brazil. Slightly sloppy. See what he's trying to do, make Emanuel move out to the sideline. This is by a couple of balls width.
Clap your hands, ladies and gentlemen, with the girls.
Players use the time and the timeout to discuss tactics, how they can make a difference in the second half of the set, and it's Spain that have to do all the chasing. They're 1-0 down, and they're chasing by 5 in the second.
15 points to 8. They have to serve. And it's Ricardo Santos getting the ball. We're ready to serve. Let's play ball.
Herrera is struggling out there, isn't he? Hitting errors galore. Last time in the net, this time he goes up to try and swing hard. The ball's not in the slot, and he swings high and wide. Herrera is the target again, no surprise there. The cut shot is on point. They've given every ball to Ricardo, to Emanuel, the Spanish. It'll be interesting to see if they flip up to Ricardo later on in this first set. They need to do something, and really, Emanuel is just siding out so well. Again. It's a potent swing from Emanuel. Inside hand. Isn't quite formed. A little bit late in the press from Herrera. Means point to Brazil. 6-point game. They're running away with it, aren't they? The number 7 seeds. That's a quick jump set from Emanuel.
Nogmaals, focusing afvraag wordt nu af en toe lang dat de scheidsrechter pas dat tekengegeven mag spelen. Komt dat op dat moment dan een
choose to take pace off the ball this time. Good decision playing into that corner of court. Out of reach of both blocker and defender. Ricardo is the target now. Whoa, from Ricardo. Hasn't been asked many questions off the serve, has he, from Spain? But look, when he does get asked the question, he does this. Whips it down the line. Dig that, Herrera, he says. No chance for Spain. 5 points needed for Brazil.
Ja, dames en heren, ze kunnen nu nog jullie steun toereiken. We are the fans of Spain!
More reverse plays. That is outrageous from Emanuel. How on earth has he hit that angle? Reverse play, gets his wrist almost possibly around the ball. When your body's facing that way, down the line, almost out of court, to whip it back the way that he did. It's an outrageous shot. Yes, from Herrera. Finding some more rhythm, still shaking his head. He's not a happy bunny, is he?
Ja, ze moeten nu toch iets gaan doen, op een of andere manier meer druk zetten, andere tactieken gaan gebruiken om dichterbij te komen. Ja, dus...
Short ball again. Emanuel, more reverse plays. Where's this one going to go? They jump at angle. Emanuel has just had a small hissy fit about that one. Not happy with getting a roof. I think they saw that one the last time. They just jump in angle on him. Look at that reaction. That is frustration. Shows how much it means to Emanuel and Brazil, and they need to call a timeout. Good tactics from Spain after the previous point where Emanuel hit back on the angle. They decided to go after him and try and take the power away from him. They did that brilliantly, Spain. Too little, too late. Let's wait and see.
De mannen van Spanje en natuurlijk ook de mannen van Brazil. Ik vroeg net al waar de fans van Spanje waren, maar waar zijn de fans voor Brazil? Okay, 50-17.
4 will do it for Brazil, and what has been an easy set so far for them. Emanuel does leak the pass to the left, misses. A rare miss from him this evening as well. Mr. Consistent this evening, hasn't he, Emanuel? It's a good look still. Game of inches, beach volleyball, and that one is an inch wide. We're back to 3 here, 3 in a row for Herrera Gavira. Their best part of this set. Now they're scooping balls in defense. Chance for Spain. Wide, missed opportunity. Herrera frustrated. That was a chance to get back to just 2. Instead, it's 4 points the difference. Over rotates on that one, guides it too wide. Looks like Brazil are going to take this one and win Pool G. It's been a fascinating pool. Emanuel and Ricardo almost losing to the young Russian team of Stoyanovsky and Yalzutkin early in the week. Massive from Herrera. Emanuel almost went chasing his own dig then. The odds still firmly in Brazil's favour. 3 hitting errors in 4 balls from Emanuel. Always leaning on this one, I feel. I'm definitely not going to be the man that gives Emanuel hitting advice. Always leaning away on that spike, though, I feel. This time from the middle. Still tries to stab that one back. Spain is still in this. 4 touches, though. Point to Brazil. It was getting a bit desperate, even for Emanuel and Ricardo. They were starting to panic through that point. What a great dig that was from Gavira. 2-man block. And a little bit of ping pong with the net. Brazilian fans are quiet. Emanuel makes another error. Uncanny from Emanuel. Luckily they're so far in front because he has made too many errors, and that's why he looks a little bit frustrated. One side out here will keep Brazil well in charge. Spain are in the head of Emanuel Rigo. No more timeouts left. Wow. Someone who's been so consistent throughout this whole game, someone as experienced as Emanuel, has started to make errors. Maybe 5 or 6 so far. Pass is better. Reverse set up again. That's experience, and that is class. Not every player would have the character after the previous point to do just this. Make sure he goes back to basics, he looks well, and then plants the ball high on the angle. Big celebrations, 2 set points, match points even for Brazil. Doug, second ball, this could be it. Spain is still alive. Chance to stay in the match. Second swing, this time Emanuel for the match. Doug. No way, biggest rally of the game so far, Emanuel. There it is, in emphatic fashion. What a rally, Emanuel and Ricardo. Storm the game, 2-0. Fist-clenching celebrations. Some of the best volleyball we have seen all week from Amsterdam, and Emanuel was phenomenal, especially when it mattered. Ricardo steady as ever. The Spanish took 2 sets to really get going. The Brazil flags are flying high tonight from Amsterdam. Wow, what a rally to finish on. 3 or 4 attempts each, and it was Emanuel who had the last laugh. This one here, look, Ricardo somehow gets underneath the net, underneath the ball to lift it to his partner. Everybody's drifting out to the side of court, and Emanuel managed to chop the ball back and win the game. Ample G for Brazil and himself and Ricardo. Big celebrations for Emanuel. He started out so consistently and made some fantastic plays in defense. They go through as top of Pool G. Herrera, Gavira have to settle for second. One of the endings of the tournament so far with that last point. Emanuel might have won in Olympic Games, might have played 5 in a row, but this World Championship means as much to him as every other event he's ever played. Emanuel Ricardo 2-0. I'd say too many errors from Spain, but Brazil made just as many in 13. As we go courtside now to hear from the legend himself, Emanuel.
Well, Emanuel, you've caught your breath. It looked like you needed it. That was a fantastic match, and to win 2-0, you've got to be delighted.
Yeah, this is one of those matches you need to put your full energy to try to win. Because I saw the Spaniards, they play really good, very consistent all the time. They always come back during the match. That's the reason me and Ricardo will push hard to be the winner of this match.
It's been a good few days here in Amsterdam for you. You've won all 3, you've topped the pool, and you're staying here for the knockout stages. How important is that?
Oh yeah, we get used to with the sport. The crowd was supporting us all the time. And it's a special feeling to stay in Amsterdam for a few days. Besides, have a good vibration here. I think me and Ricardo, we play better in Amsterdam. Thanks for giving the opportunity to play here.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. See you in the knockout rounds.
Okay. Tomorrow, another step, big ones. So every match is one final here in World Champs.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a game of beach volleyball. Brazil top the group. They stay in Amsterdam for the knockout phases. Spain still go through to the next round, so we may well see them again in the knockout stages. What